Hi everyone, I'm Sarah Hall and this is your full moon reading for July 9th through 22nd, 2017. Our full moon this month is in the sign of Capricorn. So Capricorn is our very practical, grounded, hardworking sign, and for your life purpose and your life's work, this is going to be affecting your feelings and your energy. This full moon is going to bring in a fresh burst of ambition and motivation. Also, with anything that you're working on, you might find that you receive a new download of great ideas, very resourceful or thrifty, clever ideas that will help you with physical action steps. So some of the changes that you might be making during this time have to do with that, taking physical, practical action steps that will help to further your life purpose, your life work forward even more. Now, this full moon is also bringing in some energy that is going to be coloring our relationships as well. This is a time in which your relationships, you're going to be getting a new perspective on these. Particularly what I've heard from your angels is that we're going to be getting a new sense of our truth and our own personal needs in our relationship. I'm hearing your angels saying that there are some who are watching who maybe are used to focusing on the needs or the feelings or the desires of other people in the relationships around them. Well, right now you're being guided definitely to focus a little bit more on your feelings within. And the moon and the energy that is right now is just helping you to have deeper insight into all of that right now. So this is a really great time for knowing a little bit more about the self, and I'm hearing the angels say also for treasuring your own heart, treasuring the wisdom of the feelings that come forward, because each feeling is feeding the higher good of your life. So never stuff your feelings down, rather honor them, speak them, and share them with the world around you, because they are here to contribute and help to bring out your highest potential for peace and fulfillment here. One other little message that I'm hearing your angels give is that if things don't seem to be working out in your life right now, whether that be with some of the practical things that you're working on for life purpose, or maybe whether that's in a relationship, trust the timing. Trust divine timing. Because what I'm hearing is that whatever situations are surrounding you in your life right now that might be creating either a practical sense of a green light saying go and pushing you forward, supporting you, or a blockage, a sense of let's slow down, let's wait. Trust it, trust it, trust it, because there is something perfect coming with regard to these practical implications in your life right now. If things are slowed down at this time, trust it and know that you might be blocked or slowed down from doing something because God, the angels, the universe has something much, much better in mind for you, and it's going to be a true blessing. Also know that things with regard to your relationships are coming about in perfect timing. So if you're waiting to communicate something new in your relationship, or perhaps to see a new commitment coming forward or new steps being taken, just trust the natural timing of now. Even rest and just take more time observing and listening to the environment around you than necessarily diving full force in and doing something quite yet, because you're going to get some clear indication as where to go next. Now, as far as deeper healing goes, according to the angels in the spirit world, there are some really beneficial things that are happening very gently on a very deep level at this time for your healing. And what this is healing, the healing of ancestral patterns. Healing ancestral patterns. So when we are born into our families, our soul will usually choose the family that we want to be born into. And we choose the family that we're born into for a multitude of different reasons, including, for example, that we have something perhaps to learn from the parents and the family relationships that we will have. Maybe karma to balance, something that will prepare and help and further us for our life path going ahead. Another reason that we will choose our ancestral lineage is because of the deeper rooted ancestral patterns that are in that family going back through time. So as we know, yes, from parent to child, we will pass down emotional patterns, or we will pass down beliefs, because we are seeing those emotions or those patterns or those beliefs being spoken and being modeled for us. Additionally, we get this going on in terms of our ancestral patterns. And this goes beyond just observing some of the beliefs or the behavior patterns, because a lot of times there are many ancestors who we never got to meet before we came into this world, and yet we have in a way received their energy. We've received what they've left behind at the spiritual, emotional, and physical level. So know that there are things that are being passed down through family lineages that have resulted in the life that is you, that you are here now to overcome, that you are here now to release and to heal. This is your time to start to very gently and slowly untangle some of those things from your life, from your heart, from your mental patterns and so forth, and to release them. Again, discovering your individual unique needs, desires, and feelings, shaping your spiritual path uniquely going forward. There is a major sense of karma balancing and healing that we're keeping as we head into, according to the angels, the next several months of time, perhaps even through the rest of 2017 is what I feel. So with no further ado, let's go to our cards for today and see what further messages we get for this moon cycle. Today I'm working with the Healing with the Fairies Oracle card deck. As usual, I'm just going to shuffle our cards and let Law of Attraction just guide me towards the three that decide to come up for this moon cycle. Let's turn over our first card. We have the Happily Ever After card. Happily Ever After. Wow, that's such a beautiful message. So what I'm hearing from your angels, and oh my gosh, I'm actually feeling the fairies and the elementals here as well. They're saying it's time to play, dear precious one. It is time to get out into the world, celebrate and play. You absolutely need a sense of more balance in your life between the work or any of the things that might be causing stress and playing, exploring. They want you to know that through play, you can learn the most effectively and profoundly in your life. If you look at the younger members of any species on this planet, oftentimes you'll notice that they're very, very playful. We feel so naturally inspired and driven towards play when we are young because we are constantly, like a sponge, absorbing the world around us and learning so much. And play helps us to do that. It helps us to assimilate all that we are learning. Well, guess what? You never stop learning. So engage with that and to help to process what you are learning even further through some playtime. Your angels want you to know that your happiness is one of the very reasons and purposes for your existence here, is to experience joy and happiness and thereby to uplift the entire planet through that happiness. So focus on happiness first, as that will help you to get a grip on what your priorities need to be at this time. Your first responsibility, of course, is to yourself, to self-care. So make play, your happiness, and your joy a big part of that. Let's see what our second card has to say. We have Rise Above Problems. Rise above problems. This is a wonderful message. So right away from the angels and from the elementals, I am hearing them say that laughter, love, happiness, joy, and play will help to melt away the stress of seeming problems in your life. And that this is incredibly important in your life right now, particularly with relationships. We're coming back to that theme of relationships taking a bit of the spotlight during this moon cycle. It will be very helpful to spend quality time with your loved ones, laughing and loving, and yes, as we said before, honoring and expressing your own true feelings as to what maybe you want to do to celebrate life and to laugh and love and have fun, because this naturally helps to instill a pattern of trust, of joy, and of intimate bondedness in a relationship. So this is your time to rise above problems by releasing stress, by being in the energy that is the opposite of stress. Joy, love, laughter, self-care, and fun. That's great. I love getting that as an assignment from heaven. It couldn't be better, could it? Let's see what our third card has to say for today. Look inside yourself. Look inside yourself. Beautiful. So the thing that I'm hearing the angels say is that as a result of spending a little bit more time in your focus during this moon cycle in a focus on happiness, joy, play, you'll be gaining new perspective on yourself, new perspective on where your true feelings lie, and perhaps who you truly are. You get that through getting the time and the right space and environment and mindset to be looking within. It's very difficult to be looking within, isn't it, when we are constantly distracted by all of our responsibilities or by the many distractions out there in our media or in our devices that we're carrying around in our hands all the time and that sort of thing. Your angels are giving us a sign that says a little bit of quiet and just engaging in the world in a joyful, happy, exploratory, playful way. This does help to give you the perfect kind of consciousness or mindset that enables you to focus on the self, enables you to receive new insights on who you truly are, where you belong in this world, and what your direction must therefore be. Now this is very interesting because as I said the word direction, the angels showed me a picture of a compass spinning and spinning, spinning, and they placed it right over your heart. Right over your heart. So this means that your feelings are your spinning compass to the divine, to your life purpose in this lifetime. Watch the way that your compass, your feelings begin to nudge and to lead you. And if you're true to your feelings, if you listen to what it is that you truly need and want in this life, you listen to the passions that God, that Creator has instilled within you, then you cannot but be led on the right path. You cannot but find the perfect relationships to uplift your life. You cannot find but the perfect job, circumstances, home life, etc. to support that spiritual path that you're on of life purpose, of your dharma. So this seems as if it is shaping up to be a beautiful moon cycle full of joy, love, healing and new insight in relationships, and most importantly, these new, deeper insights into yourself, into where you belong, what you desire, and how your purpose fits in to the greater world as a whole, with all of our 7 billion plus brothers and sisters on this planet. So thank you, angels, and thank you, elementals, for those beautiful messages. Please be with each and every one of us connected in this family here today, so that we can each find the best way to celebrate, support, and love ourselves on our path now and always. And so it is. Now, I wanted to share with you guys that also, I will be on Project Bring Me to Life Radio live this month on Thursday, July 20th at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And the topic for this month's show is the power of faith. I think this is going to be a really amazing discussion because what I've learned from the angels and from the spirit world recently is that faith is like the main ingredient, the main standing pillar of support for manifestation and for happiness and for feeling happiness, joy, safety, fulfillment in this life. So I'm really excited about sharing messages with you that I've gotten from the spirit world on that. And I would love to hear from you on this radio show. So if you have any stories on how faith has made a strong impact in your life, and you would like to share them with our community of lightworker brothers and sisters, then do call in to the show. And of course, you can also call in live to receive a free angel reading from me live on the air. I want to thank you so much for tuning in today. If you enjoyed this video, do give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. If you'd like to keep in touch, all of my links to social media are in the description below, as well as the link to my website, www.seraphim.com, where you can contact me to receive a personal one-on-one angel healing or reading session with me. Thanks again so much for tuning in today, and know until next time that you are so loved and so very blessed. Bye!